Alright, let's go. I'm the Yasuo from the previous game. Oh, Yasuo, hello, my friend. You played really good. Alright, let's get it. We'll do a little top to bot full clear. So, guys, we're up against Viego. Up against Viego. We have a Vayne Blitzcrank bot lane. Shaco support. Shakos are very cheesy. He's probably also going to help his Viego clear. The thing is, a big thing I'm going to tell you guys from this like series is that I've studied a lot of Korean VODs, and it kind of trickles down from how like high elo plays down to like lower, lower, lower. So a lot of the lower rank players will kind of try to imitate what higher elo players do. So if there's a champion that is likely to cheese, they're going to cheese. If there's a champ that's likely to try to fight you, they're going to fight you. So we're going to path and play with this in mind to have a little bit better consistency. So I think because Shaco died there, I actually can get away with a top to bot full clear. But typically I would actually do a bot to top full clear in fear that Viego might try to do like a 3 camp into my bot side or something. Because yeah, Shaco can give him a big leash, which could lead to him just looking to fight me as early as possible. So a lot of the best way to play Kayn is to try to avoid getting like early fights. So last Nidalee did a Raptor start into my Gromp, which wasn't successful because I was able to drag the Gromp out of her sight. But this Viego might do the same. That's why I planted that early ward there. Okay. Okay, so he's actually not going to do that. So once we get this to sub 300 HP like this, we're going to smite this camp, and we're actually going to Q to the right after 2 hits, and we're going to level up our W. And you always want to use your abilities in between your auto attacks. If you do that, you're going to clear way faster, guys. Way, way faster. Okay. So enemy Jung doing a Raptor start full clear. I have some good ways that I could probably look to invade this guy and punish him quite heavily. Alright, we're gonna do the Raptors. Alright. What headset do I has? Logitech. G432. Enemy Jung's going to be in his bot side, so we're just going to look to ping that out. You could also be looking for a mid play, because when I'm looking at mid, the way that you can tell if the enemy Jung is going to gank somewhere, obviously tracking their camps is important, but just imagine what the enemy sees. So if I see the enemy mid laner overextended like how Victor was, I would look to gank that. So just imagine that they're seeing the same thing that you would look for. So yeah, look, you can actually see that he went for this gank. And if he looks to live here, that's actually insane.
Unironically win this game.
I'm actually going to track this guy down here. We're going to look to kill him. Nice. So you have to be very attentive to like watching what's going on. So now a lot of you are probably going to think, oh, I'm just going to get the blue Gromp, but that's actually a horrible idea because they can get 4 on me before we can get 4 in there. And you're also relying way too heavily on your team to move for you. So the best thing I could do right now is get the wolves, get the bot scuttle, go for the top scuttle because then I'm able to get a gank off through mid. And then I could maybe look for the Raptors as well because for Viego, he's likely to go to the blue, right? So what we're waiting for here is maybe to see if LeBlanc's going to use her W. There it is. And now we could maybe look to go in here. But you could actually see that Viego ran straight to his Raptors, which is honestly pretty hard to like guess that. I will say that. So look at his CS compared to my CS. So this is another game that already like 4 minutes in, I can pretty much say that the game's over. Because you win the jungle and then you can win the game. So having said that, Twitch chat, like I said, we're going to be doing gift subs on losses, so if I lose this game, I'll give 5 subs. If you guys are interested in receiving a free sub and you're not currently subbed, just type 5 in the chat. Alright, now we're just going to do a little top to bot. Okay, sweet. Enemy junk should be somewhere up here. So since we have vision here and he hasn't shown there yet, you can easily use process of elimination to determine where he is and isn't. So he's either on my Raptors or he's in his top side. But usually when you're this behind in the enemy jungle, you're not going to look to go invade. So that's kind of why I assumed that he wasn't there. Now I'm just kind of scouting around for his E, and I'm going to assume that he's in his bot side for how long it's been. And now this bot gank, because of how extended they are, has higher priority than my Raptors, right? There's the potential to play. There's a 20% chance that Viego could be down there looking for the gank, but if not, we should be fine. Shaco supports honestly don't really ward that much because they're more in lane. They don't really go up. They plant their boxes as like a way to make sure that they're not gonna, you know, do anything. But yeah, we're gonna take an angle here, and we're just gonna look to like Q through the box here. Don't need to use my flash because you know it's pretty free kill here. We see a TP coming in here as well. I can tank this for this guy maybe. Oh my goodness, quadra kill already. We're gonna shove in the wave because we have way more minions than they do. Oh, he doesn't want me to? Sweet. Well, that's a way to start the game now, isn't it? Hello, YouTube. First quadra in Korea? Dude, I wonder if I'm gonna get a pentakill when I'm here. You guys think so? Maybe. Oh, maybe. Okay, so notice how I'm 6 and look at Viego's level. He's way under leveled, right? Okay. So that's why I'm gonna stay here and go for the scuttle. Be a little bit greedy, because if you're 6 and they're not, even though I don't have the reset yet, I can look for this, right? I need some fruit. I could look for the LeBlanc here too.
By the way, if this was Karasmai, we would unironically win this game.
Korea Poggies.
Hey, what's up, Shrimp for Rent? Yeah, I can't get the LeBlanc, but I can look for the top side invade. I can probably look for a top gank here too. Thanks so much for that reset, buddy. Let's go, my boy. Thank you. Is it morning time or night time? It's morning right now. It's like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Okay, so do we see Viego bot here? So he's gonna get the dragon. I'm gonna get the grubs. Do you guys know why it's bad for Viego to get the dragon here? Look at his CS and look at his XP. He's 30 CS with very low KP. So him getting the dragon doesn't give you gold, nor does it give you XP. Very minimal amount of both. So it's pretty low value objective for someone who's already behind. And yeah, now we could just get this kill. Sweet. And now I'm actually gonna prioritize getting my form here. I wanna go get the grubs, take all my top to my bot side, and yeah, this game is, like I said, 100% guaranteed over. I'm just gonna go whatever form I get first. This is the best way to snowball, so if you're curious if you need to do this, you don't need to do this, but it's just a good way to snowball. We're gonna try to maintain a good sleep schedule or perma queue. Oh, 100%. I'm gonna get up early and go to the gym. Dude, there's a lot of gyms here. I was gonna say, the people here are in really good shape from what I've seen. The food here is really good. People here are in good shape. There's like literally 3 gyms on like every block near me. Here, wait, one second. I'm just gonna go inside of them. Get on top of her as well. Almost got another Dark Harvest stock there. But now we're gonna go for the grubs. Yeah, the reason why I go inside of him immediately is just so he can't like close the gap as well. Alright, so now we just do a top to bot full clear. But I think prioritizing the gank here is #1. So whenever you're snowballing and you're ahead, you just look to like spam ganks as much as you can. What? No one saw that? Do you guys know how to say sorry in Korean? Do I need like English? I think I need like a Korean keyboard, right? Like Korean, like what am I calling? My blitz is like spam pinging a go for this. I kind of don't like to play. You can go early. I have my E. Oh wait, yeah, here. Oh. Dude, the supports here are so good. Dude, they're so good. Dude, they're so good. Oh, thanks, Sayu. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks, pal. Alright, well, like, dude, I'm so used to playing in NA. Bro, I'm so used to playing in NA. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a full clear here, guys. Dude, my team's like setting up ganks here. They're setting up ganks there. This is silver, bro. This is silver. Like, guys, am I even gonna make it a Masters? Be honest. Be honest. Am I even gonna make it a Masters? These players are so good already. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared. Nah, of course we're making it to Masters, but still, holy moly. I gotta say, I'm thoroughly impressed with like lower elo right now. This is by far the best low elo experience I've ever had. The players are so receptive to pings. They're overwhelmingly positive, but the enemy's FF very fast. We're gonna look for Viego, see if maybe some on my Krugs here. If I was Viego, I would have went for the Krugs, but I could understand why he's a little bit more hesitant. We're gonna sweep. We're gonna hop this wall just to avoid any vision from this area, and then now we're gonna get another free kill. I'm just gonna flash ulti. Oh, am I hitting the wrong one? Damn, I accidentally hit the wrong one. Oh, dang it. Okay. Drag's on like a minute and a half here, so we can look to just play for that. Whenever you're playing red Kayn, even if it's lethality, you want to just stack objectives. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen, I post little like build infographics for blue and red Kayn on Discord and Twitter, Instagram, all that. So if you guys are interested in understanding what the best itemization is, I post it there. But I'll also kind of explain my thought process. So I definitely love to get like Yumu's Axiom, because right now this is what you call purple Kayn, because I'm going red Kayn, but I had the intention of going blue, so my items are blue Kayn items. My build is blue Kayn build. My runes, blue Kayn, right? But I'm red Kayn, so mixing them together, that's what I consider purple Kayn. So Yumu's is really good for just being able to move around the map as fast as I can and not have to worry about getting my boots early. And then Axiom Arc is really good for just having like the ulti CD, because if you notice, a lot of my plays, unless I'm like overly ahead, obviously this game's like a little bit different, but a lot of my plays I usually try to wait until I have my CDs. So having your CDs up faster is kind of what I aim for. Alright, we could just wait. Nice, got him. I figured he would try to like do some funny stuff. Here's a fun little fact about Shaco, and this is one of the most important things for you guys to learn, is that a lot of champions' auto attacks are their spell range are the same range as your W. So if you guys don't know this about Shaco, Shaco's E range is the same range as my W. So if you guys see that first animation, you know, when he's like throwing his little his dagger or whatever, then you're in range to land your W on him. So that's kind of why I went for that. And if you re-watch that, it probably looked like my W shouldn't have hit, but there's actually a thing called elevation, and if you consider the high to low ground there, that's why I was able to hit. So if you're just curious kind of how I knew that was going to work out the way that it did, that's pretty much the reason. You can actually see Shaco's coming for me right now. I'm probably going to save my W like this, so if he were to try to steal it, no real worry. Yeah, I was right which one it was. Okay, I'm just gonna get my camp here. So remember how I said you don't really need to get your boots too early on? So that logic strictly applies to blue Kayn, because, well, blue Kayn is a champion that obviously has his E a lot faster, or up a lot more. So with red Kayn you can get your boots a little bit earlier. You sound a lot more quieter, calmer than usual. Do you have to keep your voice down? No, it's actually daytime. I don't have to keep my voice down till after 10 p.m. I'm just kind of doing it out of respect because I'm in an apartment, and even though I know it is during daytime, and it's perfectly fine to be like kind of loud, I just don't want to be like that obnoxious neighbor, you know? I try to be like very respectful, because if you, I actually checked it out myself. The walls are super thin in Korea. I got told that by Dantes before I came here, just to like watch out for that, and I just want to be as respectful as possible, you know. I made sure to like literally like feel out the walls and everything, so I could definitely see why. So. Plus, honestly, it's better I speak like this, because if I speak like this, I'm able to keep my voice longer, and I could stream longer hours, so. Alright, so I'm just gonna get the Rift here. Rift is a pretty good objective, as long as the T1 towers are up. If the T1 towers are down, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Alright, sweet. But yeah, my streaming hours are gonna be perfect to not have like any noise complaint problems ever. But I just like to be respectful, you know. No matter where I go, I just try to be like mindful, I suppose. Honestly, I'm gonna Rift here just because I want to open up mid as much as I can, because the more you open up mid, the more it opens up the map. And if it opens up the map more, then it basically just enables more gameplay, right? Oh my god! No, 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 no one saw that. No one saw that, no one saw that, please. Did I go red because I got it faster? Yes, exactly, Aaron. That is why I did that, because that helps me make plays earlier on, which is what we call snowballing, so. Bye-bye, buddy. You dead. But that's exactly why I did it. Yes, you got it right. Oh, they see me. It's all good. I'm just gonna give it to him to be a nice guy. Alright. Enemy jungle is like kind of approaching this play, so you always kind of want to track where they're at. You always kind of just want to like follow through what they're at, what they're doing. Oh, dude, this blitz is nasty. Oh, I finally got someone fist bumped me back. My blitz fist bumped me back. Nice. That was awesome. Okay, let's look for a play in mid here. So anytime they're overextended past the tower, since I'm this ahead, this is when you can look to be as forceful as possible. And you guys can directly see why I'm loving Axiomark and how I'm able to like utilize this high MS. Come, come, come. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ow. Too fast. Swifties. Oh, Vayne, you're on your own, partner. Dragon's in 45 seconds here, so I'm gonna play for this. What elo would this game be in NA? It depends on the player, really. This Blitz would definitely be like plattered. Emerald, for sure. And this is silver gold, which is pretty impressive. I'm gonna upgrade my boots. Really good upgrade here. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go GA early on, because look at how big of a shutdown I have. The longer I hold on to the shutdown, I don't give it to them, that's maintaining our leverage here. So if I were to die, that would actually give them a really solid way to get back in the game, of course, right? So when I'm this ahead, I like to honestly play safer and smarter. Okay, Dragon's in like 8 seconds. So what we could do is kill this guy while he's overextended, because we have some solid vision on the bot side. And we can look to kind of utilize our speed there by going through that. We're actually going to ulti insta. And we're going to Q to the left here. I don't want to Q in because the TP. I want to be respectful. Like I said, we're playing as smart as possible. You never want to lose too much HP ever. Oh, beautiful. So now we can just go for the dragon. See, so I didn't need to just go straight for the dragon. I could look on the map where the play is. Dude, did you see that dodge? 3MS dodge? Dude, what? What? Huh? Did you guys see that? Did you see that dodge? I've never been able to react that quick in my life. Oh my god, I feel like a super... Dude, I feel like I have Super Saiyan powers right now. What the hell? I really want to look for this LeBlanc here, but... Ah, yeah. Oh! Nice, got him. Thank you, Blitzy boy. Okay, so we're just gonna look to take the camps here, because the more that you can invade, Obviously, the more that the enemy jung is just gonna be able to not get back into the game. So I'm just keeping them out of the game. Oh, another FF. GG's. GG's. Good game.